You already know. Back again with your favorite sneakerhead. Got my boy with me. You already know, Duffy Gang.
You know we're rocking.
You ain't gonna do the Big Spence thing?
Nah, it didn't work last week.
You don't want to take no chances?
Nah, it didn't work last week.
Okay. And of course, Tata is, as per usual, in the visuals. You want to say hey to the people?
Hello.
Hey, she dolled up today, too, yo. I'm going to try to see if we can get her on the camera later. Y'all watch.
She's not going to come. She's not trying.
Huh?
She's not coming over here.
I got to try.
She's not going to come over.
All right, so, of course, if you have been paying attention, and if this is your first time tuning in, this is our Last Dance series, where we kind of go over like the episodes every week. Of course, this is episode 5 and 6 that just aired. And if you haven't checked out last episode, which is a really dope episode that we did, which covered episode 3 and 4 last week, definitely check it out. It is on our Just the Dope Podcast YouTube page.
Yeah, and if this is your first time watching, I do thank you for the view. You know,
for sure,
love the subscription. You know,
yeah, 100%. So yeah, so we're gonna jump right in with our reveal. He said I know what these are, and I genuinely don't. But he an Air Max 1 guy, so I'm assuming they Air Max 1s, and I'm only saying that just so y'all can see that I'm attempting to guess. Since
it's a good guess.
Oh nope, did not think that's what these were.
You should have though.
I should have.
Yeah,
but I didn't. I really didn't.
Hindsight.
Yes, I didn't. Oh, I haven't seen them in person either.
She's cold.
They are cold. What's this, a 10?
Yeah.
Did you wear them yet?
Nah.
Word. Yo, you're going to have to let me try these on. Only because I just want to know what size I wear in the new cut. Because you ain't had dunks in forever.
For y'all that haven't seen, well, I don't know if y'all seen it. Let me know how y'all feel about the new dunks coming out this summer. The Brazil University Red, and I believe it's called Camp something.
Yeah, but the University Red is the ones that I passed off to you.
I'm so glad I got them before they.
But that's dope though, because I mean, you still got the original pair.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad.
The pair from '99.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So, I'm sure everybody's been enjoying The Last Dance. I know I have. And the dopest thing, of course, this week was they kind of went into the relationship with Kobe and Mike. Anyways, you know why I looked at him like that. And y'all about to find out as well.
I just don't think that they had as genuine a relationship as they make it seem to the public. But before we even get into that, what shoes is Tata wearing? We're not forgetting her this week.
Always good. Tata got on the classic. You want to tell him?
I just have on Brad 4s. Can I put it on the camera?
We gonna do a beat.
Okay.
It's all good.
Nope, we leaving that in too.
That's cool. Anyway, I got on the True Blue 3s. Kobe wore these against Michael Jordan in one of his last All-Star games, so I felt it appropriate for today.
Yeah, for sure. And I, of course, have on what I think might be one of my favorite colorways. I don't know why. I love pine greens, but I only like them with black laces.
Those pine greens or the other pine
These pine greens. I love these pine greens, only with black laces. And, of course, the Chicago, because, you know, if you saw the special, you know what he had on. So, yo, did you see the part where he said his toes was bleeding, but he was having a good game, so he didn't want to take them off?
Yo, that's
different.
Some shit like that happened to Delancey. I think his toenail came off in the middle of the game. Kept playing.
Oh no.
And his foot was bleeding.
And Mike was playing the Knicks. That's supposed to be his last game in the Garden.
I couldn't be me.
Yeah, but that was from the 97-98 season though, because you know the special keeps jumping back and forth. But it does jump back and forth with it's a method to it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not really that confusing. If you, of course,
if you look at the dates on the screen, it's not that confusing.
Right.
For somebody that was looking around and not watching it.
But I actually like how they're doing it with the jumping back and forth. I really do like that.
Episode 2 with Scottie Pippen, I didn't like the way they jumped around. Like at the end of episode 1, they're talking about Scottie Pippen, and they didn't start talking about Scottie Pippen again until the end of episode 2. I didn't like that so much, but the format, I still like the format. I just didn't like how they split that up.
For sure. Yeah, no, I can feel you on that. Because I wanted him to get into Scottie a little bit more just because I'm a Scottie Pippen fan. I did want him to get into Scottie a little bit more. I don't know, it felt like they went into Dennis Rodman way more than they went into Scottie. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I guess as they go down the line, I mean, I don't know if they're just going to emphasize Mike, Scottie, Dennis. And I mean, Horace Grant was a part of the first squad that was, of the top starters. And I guess they did discuss Tony Kukoc quite a bit too, which that whole thing was really interesting.
Also, don't understand why they went into such depth on Dennis Rodman when there's already 30 for 30 on him.
Right.
Same.
Yeah,
film.
it's almost like they could have shortened the Dennis Rodman part 100%. And linked him.
There's a recent 30 for 30 on him,
right,
within the last 2 or 3
years.
Yeah,
you're right. You're absolutely right. Because I remember he started getting back in the media and all that once he started doing that. But so I think the cool thing though, like with the whole Kobe thing, regardless of you not thinking their relationship is
I'm
like
gonna explain myself.
Just everybody compares somebody to Mike or whatever, and no matter who is the GOAT, because whatever. Anyways, I just don't even feel like doing this with you. But anyways, no matter who is the GOAT, I always feel like the closest thing to the way Mike plays, his mentality, being a defensive player and an offensive player, demanding the ball, being a leader, Kobe. I don't look to compare LeBron to Mike. You know what I'm saying? LeBron is LeBron. Yeah. And I don't really want to compare Kobe to Mike, but
yeah, there's no need to compare LeBron to Mike because he's.
So I feel like I feel like if nobody else, in regards to with Mike coming out and saying how he mentored Kobe, which will let you get your side off, but I don't know. I believe it because I just don't. Why would Mike jump out and say that? And I know Mike does do a lot of things for publicity. I can agree with you on that, but I'm gonna let you tackle it from your perspective, and then I want to jump back in though. I want to let you get your nonsense off first.
So, when was that? February? March?
This past February?
What, the Kobe?
Yeah. January. Late January was when he passed.
Okay.
And then the memorial was, I think, February 24th.
So,
ish. Yeah.
It being February 2020, you being Michael Jordan, the premier black figure of the world, like you're one of the most known people in the world. You're one of the most wealthy people in the world. You cannot, one of the most wealthy athletes in the world. You cannot come out and say, I don't like Kobe Bryant.
But that's not the point.
You can't come out and say, me and Kobe Bryant never had anything. That's why he was there to speak. They wanted him to speak. Like, they're like, okay, you're the basketball god.
Right.
You have to say something about Kobe.
Okay, that's fine. But I do still believe that it has to be some truth in regards to that relationship. Because Kobe said on his own, without Mike, there's not 5 Kobe rings.
100%, because he modeled his whole game after him. That doesn't make them friends.
Oh my.
That doesn't make them friends, though. What I'm saying is Michael Jordan has never really shown a soft side for anybody.
But he not even really...
It seemed a little fake.
It didn't feel fake to me because it's not really like a soft side. It's just him only saying that he did kind of mentor Kobe. So, all right, let me ask you this before I even go into that. And it really ain't much to go into, but let me ask you this. So, do you not think that if by chance with the severity, of losing Kobe Bryant, the magnitude of how that hit everybody, do you not think that if Mike was capping, lying, you don't think nobody would have came out and said anything? Like, everybody's just going to be quiet about it.
Like I said, you can't come out and say, like, Kobe Bryant just died. You can't say anything about it.
I agree with you on that, though.
You can't. You'll be slandered.
But hold on, the things that Mike said on the special, though, I don't think that stuff was recorded. Any of it was recorded after Kobe died. So that's what I'm saying. Like, everything that he said in the special has to actually be true based on Kobe still being on this earth.
And with that being said, I'm not saying I don't think that they had whatever relationship they had.
Right.
I just don't think it went as deep as Michael Jordan says he does. And even with Kobe Bryant being alive, like, imagine starting something with Kobe Bryant, one of the top 5 biggest names in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, as Michael Jordan, you're on your documentary and you say, fuck Kobe Bryant. You can't do that.
Oh, my God.
You can't say shit like that.
He damn near said, fuck Isaiah Thomas.
But Isaiah Thomas already puts it out publicly that he says, fuck Michael Jordan. When has Michael Jordan, in his latter years, ever said anything egregious to the public? He's never said anything rocky. Like, you don't hear about him on the news.
Not really.
Because he knows what to say at this point. He's been in the spotlight since 86. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even before that.
Even before that. Yeah. He was still country talking on the TV. Like,
I still don't believe it.
I just don't, like...
Because I feel like even with how much he hates Isaiah Thomas, he said, I hate him. And he said, my favorite point guard or my number one point guard is Magic Johnson. But Isaiah is number 2. And I feel like if he can go that far to say that about him and he hate him, I just can't imagine him, fronting like he like Kobe that much. I feel like it has to be some truth to it.
We just already know that animosity is already in the air for him and Isaiah Thomas. So it's easy for him to say this and that about Isaiah Thomas. But imagine him starting a beef on this documentary.
Well, we know he wouldn't do that, but it remains to be seen. I'd like to see, if over time, maybe somebody comes out and debunks it and says that, maybe Mike wasn't that close to him, but I don't believe it, though. I believe it. I think it was close.
He's a dickhead.
He is a dickhead.
He was. So, if you don't think he can be fake, what about the stars that he invited to be on his movie that he has had rocky relationships with?
But those are his friends, though. But those are still his friends.
I don't know if him and Muggsy Bogues are friends.
Could possibly not be.
He called Muggsy Bogues a fucking midget in a game.
Mike was nasty, though. Like, as far as, like, the talk game.
That's what I'm saying.
Mike was nasty with the talk game, though. But some people understand that's just basketball. Everybody don't get butthurt about talking,
no, 100%. There's tougher skin.
That's what I'm saying. So they might not have been that bad.
You saying
now, I do
Pat
think
Ewing are friends?
No. They don't fuck with each other. But that's okay. But I will say this, though. I think it was funny. Now we see a little bit more in-depthly why Isaiah Thomas didn't really mess with Mike.
Yeah, no.
Because with the Dream Team, because Isaiah felt like he should have been on the Dream Team.
He should have.
But no, I say no. Magic Johnson. Who he's going to be on the Dream Team over?
Fucking Leitner.
Nah, that's Duke.
He was busted.
And Christian Leitner not even one of my favorite Dukies, but like, I'm not going to say Isaiah Thomas, who Michael Jordan despised.
Hindsight, I would put, take Leitner off,
Yeah, of course.
Even though, that's a 2 guard and that's a 1, but still, like, just to make room for Isaiah Thomas, I would take Leitner off. Like, bro, this dude not even in the NBA. He's coming out of college, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anyways. But at least we do know why Mike.
Take Drexler off.
There you go. Boom. Take Drexler. Yo, you would think, well, I guess Mike felt like since he beat on Drexler so bad that the comparison thing, that was crazy because Mike was really feeling some type of way about people saying Drexler was similar to him in regards to his play and stuff like that. And that's what drove Mike to kill him. That's dope. I respect that.
I don't even want to say it's dope because how can you take offense to someone comparing you to a veteran guard in the league? Like, this dude was in the league before you and they're compared, like,
you're supposed to hate Michael Jordan, boy.
You're supposed to take that.
You hate Mike.
You're supposed to take that and be like, oh, okay, like, I appreciate that, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, but, okay. No. I'm about to say something.
Go ahead.
I'm about to say something. You and Pat game remind me of each other's.
All right.
See? So, what I mean by that, I love you, Pat. You're my brother. I love you. But the only reason why I use that for example, because I was trying to make it personal for you to respond to. That was the only reason why, and only because of y'all one-on-one game went the way it went. Mm. It ain't nobody else's business. We already said it before. It's in one of the other episodes. Anyways, so are you cool with that comparison in regards to the outcome of y'all game?
Are you comparing him to me or me to him?
You to him.
I think that's a difference.
You to him.
But they were comparing Drexler to Michael Jordan.
Same difference, because Drexler was in the league before Mike.
Drexler was in the league before
That's Mike. What I'm saying. So either way, you could flip it either way.
So to say somebody on
I don't want nobody to compare me to nobody, and I don't want nobody to compare somebody to me, unless I feel like they like that.
Look at it like this. This person's on the Dream Team.
Don't matter.
This person's on the Dream Team.
That does not mean he has the respect.
And they're talking about, hey, you play like Mike. Okay, where's the problem here?
I would be offended. If I was Mike, I would be offended. I'm saying if I don't, you got to keep in mind, if somebody says that to Mike, that means Mike has to agree with them. Mike could literally think that Drexler is trash. He does not have to think Drexler is good at any capacity. Mm-hmm. So any comparison, whether it be, one way to the other or the other way to the other, he could still be mad about that.
I just think this speaks to what I was saying about him and Kobe and everything. Like, he's not that good of a person. He doesn't have a good mentality.
I'm not necessarily saying Mike is that good of a person, but I'm also not necessarily feeling like he's that bad of a person. Only because I am the type of person that I really do always think it's important to put yourself first in pretty much any situation. And me actually seeing Mike and kind of really understanding how much he wanted to win and how important it was to him and how much power he had. Just everything about him. I actually kind of like Michael Jordan more than I ever have. Like, I like that mentality, because you don't have to be nice to people. You don't have to, if he could choose to play with somebody or not play with somebody, if he has that choice, then he should make that. That's like Kawhi. That's like saying Kawhi shouldn't have controlled his narrative. Like, if you can control your narrative and pick your team, we done witnessed before in life, dudes, you come to the basketball court and you be like, yo, can I run with you? Oh, nah, I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
That don't usually happen to me, but still, I just seen dudes do that to dudes and be like, yo, you got to pick up who next. I ain't got to pick up who next. Like, I got next. I'll pick my team.
100%. But if you're saying that you don't have to be nice to people, you don't. You also don't have to fight your teammates and, like, make blasphemous thing. Like,
I'm not saying any of it's right. I'm genuinely not saying that. I'm not saying any of it's right. I'm just saying I understand how bad he wants to win, because at the end of the day, everything that resulted from the way he was caused him to win.
100%.
And any change in that at all could have potentially changed all of that.
He is a great winner. He did it very well. It took him a very short amount of years to get a lot of rings. That does not stop him from being a dickhead.
That's fine. If I was elite, like, you know what I'm saying, if I was, NBA skill level, I would have loved to play Michael Jordan. I'm not going to shy to playing with somebody that wants to hoop under all circumstances.
100%.
And the whole contract thing, even just to go back to that just real quick, I think Mike could potentially have a little bit of a right to be mad at Scottie Pippen, only in regards to, I think these dudes need to start communicating. When you got a team and you really cool with somebody or you really close with somebody, KD, Russ, like, I don't understand why these dudes don't communicate with each other. Like, if you my man and we really want to stay on this team together and we want to keep winning, I'm going to communicate with you. All right, fam, this is what they telling me. You know what I'm saying? I know you the guy. I know they're going to pay you this. Can you help me try to get this? Because Mike is the guy. Yeah. All he had to do was kind of talk to Mike. And granted, Jerry Krause was the dickhead. Like, I think Jerry Krause was more of a dickhead than anybody else in this. But I just think that if you can control your narrative at any capacity and you win as a result of being an asshole, it's okay for you to be an asshole.
It is
in this case.
I'm not knocking him for being an asshole, because I would be an asshole to win.
Right.
But when you got people like LeBron James who can be the nicest person we've ever met publicly, and still be in the GOAT conversation, why not be the good person?
I agree with you. I love LeBron, and I love that LeBron is a good person. Everything about LeBron, I do definitely respect. I mean, it's even hard for me sometimes to pick, who is overall the best. But I mean, I still think it's Mike hands down. But I think LeBron is hands down the second. Mm-hmm. I just can't give LeBron the first one because Mike's iconic status. Just now seeing, exactly what his drive was like, his passion to win. Adjusting from being the main guy to doing the triangle offense when you got to pass the ball and trust your other players. I'm falling more in love with Mike than I ever have. I just think that attitude is just official to me.
I think things are clouding our vision from people like LeBron. Like, he basically has a spotless resume.
Yeah. I love that. That's what I respect about LeBron. I think other people don't respect that.
Right. And that's why I think he doesn't get mentioned a lot anymore, is because he doesn't have the gambling, like, scandals and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, that gives Mike personality.
Right.
That makes him media worthy. That puts him above people topic wise.
Right.
So I think LeBron's resume is a lot of the reason why he doesn't get as much love as he should.
Maybe so.
Which doesn't make sense because he's doing the right thing.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I mean, I honestly sometimes can't even figure out what it is about LeBron that people don't like sometimes, because sometimes people just don't give me any logic about it. But I feel like, especially, when they were going to get the second championship, when they had to play the Knicks, I do really feel, I think it was the second championship, second or third, whichever. I don't feel like thinking hard right this second. Anyways, when he went to get that championship and the way they had to play against the Knicks, because the Knicks, in a sense, kind of took over that whole bad boy mentality. And they was kind of beating them up, but they was having some good games. Those were some great games. John Starks dunking on him is still one of my favorite basketball plays of all time. And Mike hitting them with the little fake on the baseline. Oh my God. Scottie Pippen dunking on Ewing. They didn't show that when.
I don't know why they wouldn't put that in there.
They should have showed. I was waiting for them
That's
to show
one of
that.
the best plays of the, like, it's a series. No, it's definitely one of the best plays. It's one of the best plays of the year, like,
Right.
you know, decade, you know.
Right.
Like, I see that on highlight reels a lot, like,
Right.
almost too much.
Yeah. And that's why I say, like, Mike kind of had to be that way because, you know, even after the gambling stuff, and they was talking about how the team rallied around him and stuff like that, I just feel like, you know, especially if the people that play with him can get on the same page as him, they may not feel like he's as much of an asshole as kind of us on the outside looking in. But, I mean, I do understand what you're saying, though.
I bet Steve Kerr feel like an asshole.
Yeah, he's got hit. But Steve Kerr, you know, he don't even sound tight about it, though. He's like, he got hit, you
Well,
know?
because you got hit by Michael Jordan. You wouldn't be tight if Michael Jordan stuck you.
Bro, I'm gonna be tight if anybody hit me, nigga.
You say that.
I'm not about to be cool with nobody hitting me in my eye. I promise you. I might be starstruck when I see Mike, but if Mike hit me, I'm on. Listen here, yo, you think Michael Jordan gonna punch me in my eye and I'm gonna be that starstruck?
Right.
No, sir.
But think about this.
Oh, or at least I'll sue him. Sorry, it's 2020. You're right. I'm messing up. You're right. Nope, you're right. Nope, Mike hit me. I ain't doing nothing.
Exactly.
Calling somebody though.
But think about this.
Some lawyer.
Forget the lawsuit. What if he said, look, how many rings did Kerr get with Mike?
Oh my God.
He said, look, bro, I'll give you X amount of rings for me to hit you in your eye right now.
Well, but you said that as if, you know, Kerr is mad. But that's what I said. Kerr is not mad. I ain't.
No, he's not. Because he still won in the end.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's my whole point about how Mike was. Because these players maybe never would have blossomed the way they did, in a sense, under, you know, I don't want to say under his tutelage, but, you know, just playing under Mike. Now, I would say I would be interested to see, just with, like, kind of all the controversy that he had, I would like to see kind of what that would be like in this era. Like, you know, being under that constant microscope and, you know, social media being what it is. Everybody can have their opinion. They can see you at a restaurant with a girl. It's going to be on the internet within the next 2 seconds. Like,
I don't think it would have been the same.
I definitely would have been interested to see that. That's like the flu game. They say it was him having a hangover. And what's funny is on one of the flu game pictures, on one of the angles, I think it's probably the main picture when Pippen carrying Mike. Pippen got like a smirk on his face, and I'm sorry, you're not putting no smirk on your face if your man's sick. You're like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Pippen was smirking like, I told you, I told you.
And Paul Pierce ruined his legacy.
Why you say that?
You remember the whole like wheelchair thing?
Oh yeah, with the cramps.
Yeah, he was talking about
Oh,
something.
did he have cramps? LeBron had cramps.
No. He like
Paul Pierce hurt his ankle or something.
he hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
He released like last year before that, he had to poop.
Yeah.
You just destroyed your whole like
I wouldn't have even
credibility.
told anybody.
I mean, first of all, he fucked up his credibility with the whole D Wade thing anyway. But then a couple weeks later after that, you decided to tell people that you weren't even hurt and you just wanted to get out of the game so you could use the bathroom?
Yeah,
Come on, fam.
His whole like last year with the Draymond thing.
He's a
Remember
clown.
Draymond said,
He's a clown.
yo, you not Kobe. They don't love you like that.
I hate Paul Pierce, bro.
I don't hate Paul Pierce, but I mean, he be out of pocket a lot.
He said he's better than D Wade.
He be out of pocket a lot. I'm agreeing with you.
What has he said that's credible? He has no credibility anymore. He's destroyed his entire line of credibility.
I'm not trying to defend Paul Pierce.
His credit is zero.
I don't want you to think I'm going to give Paul Pierce more than 30 seconds today either.
All right, that's
I'm
fine,
done
that's
with
fine,
Paul
that's fine.
Pierce.
His credit
I'm
is
done
zero.
with Paul Pierce. But I do think Mike's mentality, even when they were playing Phoenix and Mike, the main thing that really pushed him was the fact that Charles got the MVP that year and Mike didn't. He felt like he should have been MVP. But of course, that's when all the other stuff had hit and then he had to take the time, take that little piece of time off, whatever, and everybody made a big deal about it. But it was cool to see, that's all I was saying earlier, when everybody rallied around him and then they won that Phoenix series. Because it just felt like a lot of players were good in the wrong era.
A lot of people were just, what's the right word?
And nobody better not compare Zion to Charles Barkley ever again. I don't think that's okay.
I don't think that's a proper comparison. He hasn't proven himself at all.
That and their games are literally totally different. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even understand. Like,
and that's what I was about to say. People were lost by Charles Barkley. Like, they didn't know what to say seeing this short, fat dude play basketball like this. Like, people were shook about it. I read a book on the Dream Team, and I think it was Kukoc that wrote. I don't know who. I can't remember who. Somebody wrote. Was telling the dude in the book that like he went to practice and was like, yo, like who is this dude? And then seeing him play has just completely changed his whole
Right.
mindset.
Yeah, and they killed Kukoc on the Dream Team.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I see. I think that's so dope, and that's why it's hard for me to even understand sometimes with Mike not defending Scottie Pippen as much as he should, because that's his boy like that. And you could see, like, through the Last Dance special, like, when they want to, basically shut Kukoc down. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his dog that's always with him. And that's why I say I do think Mike really does respect Scotty, but I don't know, it's just a little weird sometimes because I feel like he should rep for him a little bit harder.
Yeah.
So I can see why you say the things you say, but some people just like that.
I wouldn't let my boy try to leave my team because I'm not helping him get paid. Like, I couldn't put myself in Michael Jordan's shoes in that situation.
Right. But some of it really seems like Jerry Krause and them were that stubborn, though. Like, some of it kind of almost seems like there was nothing Mike can do in that department for some reason.
I believe that,
Yeah,
but
because they said Krause felt like Pippen was, declining.
I understand that, but like I didn't even hear them say like, "Oh, I talked to Mike," or Mike say, "Well, I tried this," or nothing like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I at least wanted to hear you say, "Bro, like you tried."
Yeah. But see, I'm interested to know because I think our perspective of the NBA now is also based on the NBA now. So, like, kind of how we say, like, the Jerry Krause thing and they wouldn't budge on the contract and all that. Like, maybe back then it wasn't like, it is now where players could really, speak for other players. Because, Mike genuinely sound like there was literally nothing he can do. Like, I almost can't knock him for it because the one thing that he did speak out on was, I'm not playing for anybody but Phil. Like, I think Mike loves Scotty, but if he can't do anything, he can't do anything. Mm-hmm. Like, if he can't, if he says, I'm not going to play if Scotty don't play, they already told him Phil was out. So if you're not going to play under another coach, then you made your decision. So I think Mike would have just put himself into a whole bunch of controversy almost for nothing because I just don't think that's what it was like back then. But that, that's just me. But nonetheless, I think them dudes got to definitely be appreciative of Mike, just overall. I don't think all of them can dislike him, except for maybe Horace Grant since he snitched on everything in the locker room. Other than that.
Listen to this. If you're a Bulls player in, what's that, 91, 92, 93, he retired for the first time in 93, 94?
Yeah, 93.
If you're on a Bulls team in 93, are you not looking at Michael Jordan like he's stupid? Fam, you're finna retire. You're finna do what?
Do you think it's what Horace Grant told? You think he was mad?
Maybe. I would be upset.
You was mad, this nigga about to quit. I'm about to tell.
And then, let's say you're not on the Bulls anymore when he comes back. And then they three-peat. I'm fucking pissed. I'm hot. I would never like Michael Jordan again.
You can't be mad at somebody because they decided to stop playing.
Fam, you went to play baseball? Nigga, you're not even good.
You know who you are? You that dude that, like, when you lose and we was playing with your ball and
I'm taking my ball.
You really wasn't even about to leave, though. That's the crazy part.
But now,
like, you really wanted to just sit and chill for a minute, but you so tight that you lost. You got to make yourself leave now. You like, dang, I didn't even want to go yet. Give me my ball. I got to leave.
I ain't running no more.
Then you sat in the car for 5 minutes and we watched you sit in the car for 5 minutes. You can't even come back to the park with that attitude.
That's fine, bro.
You can't come back to the park with that attitude.
So, let's say I don't know who was still on the Bulls after he retired the first time and was still there afterwards. But imagine you were there the whole time and you're just thinking about all the shit you like. He what? I thought you wanted to win, bro.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So you gonna blame Mike for that?
Yes.
But
if he wanted to win that bad, he would not have played no damn baseball.
But a big thing too, though, of course, because that was around the time that his dad died.
I understand.
Yeah, and his dad always wanted to play baseball, and then he was stressed out from dealing with the media and stuff like that. Because they showed that stuff, man, and like imagine 100 microphones being this close away from your face, like, but completely surrounding you.
Right.
So I mean, we always look at celebrities like, all right, yeah, they get paid a lot, so they got to deal with this, but they still human.
All right. But he didn't take a break from sports. He still played, not major league, but minor league baseball.
But I think the media coverage was a bit different.
It was a bit different.
Yeah.
But you're still Michael Jordan, whether you're playing some shit or not. That shit's not just going to leave because you retire. And my thing is, we see the whole documentary of the 97, 98. It's like, he's mad at Jerry Krause for breaking it up. Nigga, you left. That's the same thing.
But the second time, maybe his mind was different, though.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't want to quit again this time. He was like, yo, I'll keep playing if we can keep our team.
I just think that he should make a statement about that at some point. Like, oh, I don't know if he's ever said I shouldn't have retired. You know, like we could have done such and such in this amount of years, but like that's wasted time. Like you're in your prime and you're retired.
Yeah. Hey.
Makes
so did Barry Sanders.
0 sense.
So did Calvin
Barry
Johnson.
Sanders is one of the greatest athletes of all time.
Calvin Johnson. He was up
They
there,
didn't come
but
back
he was
twice.
still. Huh?
They didn't come back twice though.
Nah, they didn't.
Yeah.
I always hope Calvin Johnson was gonna come back.
This shit is unheard of. Like retiring twice and come back. That's unheard of.
Yeah, that's like winning the 3 rings was such a big deal. Like
Exactly.
they win 3 in a row because they was thinking between the other guys that had won 2 in a row, Isaiah, Magic, and then Mike had got his 2 in a row. So winning that 3rd in a row was a big deal. But to win 3 in a row 2 times, I mean that's a pretty dope thing.
But think about.
I know he could have got like 12.
It just doesn't make any sense.
I was talking to my baby about that earlier. Like I felt like if they just would have played through, then they would have definitely did some.
I can't agree with him when he's upset like he's saying Scottie Pippen is selfish for wanting to leave when he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Who's selfish here?
It's still 2 different situations though.
Scottie not getting paid. He wanted a break. Fam, this is your job.
But you know what's funny too? Also, when you think about the money thing and how they, everybody pretty much says Mike was underpaid his whole career. So not only that, and maybe they just didn't tackle that aspect of it, but maybe Mike was feeling underpaid around that time as well because he was an endorsement guy. Like his endorsement money was stupid. And, I'm not even gonna sit here and say that would have mattered to him as far as how much he made for basketball because he made so much from endorsements and he just loved winning and I guess the game of basketball.
He'll love winning that much. I'm not letting that shit go. And speaking of endorsements, for those that don't know, in '87, Mike was finna sign with Adidas because his favorite designer had left. He designed the 1 and the 2 for him, and then '87, Adidas hired him, so he was out. He was ready to be gone. He was even 4 hours late to his Air Jordan 3 design meeting. I'm not sure if Tinker was there or not. I'm assuming he was.
Right. Yeah, I would think so, especially if that was going to be the first shoe he designed.
Exactly.
You would think you would have to meet him.
I'm assuming he was already. The Air Max 1 he designed that year, so I'm assuming he already had some clout.
Right.
I don't understand why Michael Jordan would be late to a meeting with him, but
because he didn't know. It was super
It's
early.
Michael Jordan.
Yo, we need to find out who designed these too.
I'll do some research.
Yeah, I want to know who designed the Barclays, which I don't want to say an underrated, shoe collection by a player, but because I feel like it does get a lot of love though. Mm-hmm. I do. It's just I don't know. I guess some of the shoes are kind of bulky, and I'm just not a bulky shoe person. But I mean, I still want to get these when they come back around with the black, white, and purple ones. Mm-hmm. I think I still do want to get those in a smaller size.
I need to do some more research because I wasn't aware of the whole Peter Moore going to Adidas thing. Right. Because I mean he had successful Nike projects, like he made the dunks. Right. So I need to see what kind of I don't know which Adidas he has credit for.
I wonder if he made the top 10.
I want to see I need to
because the top 10. If you really look at the top 10 has some aspects of the Airship.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, with the short toe box.
Mm-hmm. This is still his best creation though.
I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
But I do, we definitely gonna get some answers to that because I really want to know who designed this and I really want to know about the...
I just want to say that you just said you're not disputing it, so you just said these are better than Jordan 1s.
Oh my God, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is a great design shoe.
I said this is
Yes, I know what I accidentally said.
He said it.
Anyways, you see what I got on? 2 of them Jones too.
It's all good though.
Look at they beautiful. Oh my God. Yo, dunks do not make me feel like this, bro. When I look down at dunks don't make me feel like this.
Get some more.
You're gonna have to find me some better dunks. Anyways, so
Chunky Dunky.
That one ain't gonna make me feel like these though. But I do love that.
Yo, the Chunky Dunky is like Black Fear God level.
If I get an ill sock for him, then that could change my mind. You know how I am about socks.
Them Chunky Dunkies is tough.
Okay, if I get an ill sock with him, I might feel that way.
What about the King Griffey's?
I still need them.
Whatever.
They still not better than Jordan 1s. So.
I'm done with you. Go ahead.
Anyways, well, we should find out who designed that Kobe too. Why are you looking at the ground? I'm pointing at the Kobe 8 right here. Crazy 8 on the table. Hey man, y'all send y'all resumes, man. Or send him some glasses at least. Yeah, we need to find out who designed that too.
Did you wear these?
Yeah,
Oh,
like one time.
he just keeps the fucking tags on these.
Everything.
That's cool.
I only paid like $20 for them.
Shout out.
They got the purple and yellow on the back too. Foot action.
Shout out Foot Locker.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Yeah. What did the next episode look like it was going into? I forgot.
You know better than I would.
I forgot. Don't matter. We're gonna cover it regardless.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
I think that's it for today. Stuff is starting to open back up. You know, COVID-19 seems to be coming to a continued reopening.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the threat is kind of subsiding a bit.
I don't think the threat is gone.
No, I don't think it's gone.
Yeah.
I think they think it's.
Yeah.
I think they're just worried about getting revenue back. Really.
Yeah. I definitely think we're
open
open up a little too early.
Yeah.
I don't think we've shown any signs of like the disease slowing down or anything like that, the virus slowing down. So I don't think we should be open back up quite so soon. But, you know, it is what it is. I can't stop it. So
Yeah.
I think we'll end up closing back down if we do open back up this soon.
Yeah, and the murder hornets are on the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen one kill a mouse.
I heard something about that earlier today.
Yeah, there's murder hornets. They
That's
kill bees.
They have the name Murder.
Murder hornets.
Yeah.
They kill bees. And I seen one kill a rat. And you know how like a bee will sting you?
Kill
People.
people,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But you know how like a
what?
bee stings you and then it loses its stinger? No, it was on this rat or this
And it
mouse
kept
and
going?
it just kept stinging it over and over again. I felt bad for the little mouse.
Wait, what do you mean they can kill people, bro?
Yeah.
A murder hornet.
It's called a murder hornet.
And they're huge. They're about the size of like.
And they're
They're
indigenous.
like
And they're indigenous to where?
they're migrating this way and scientists are trying to figure out how to kill them.
You understand
probably
that I
about
will
yeah
never
big.
leave my house.
You hear me? About yeah big.
I don't think I understand how much I don't like bugs. Like I will never.
No, I hate bugs, bro.
I will never leave my house.
Yeah,
again.
no, I hate bugs, bro.
Alright.
So I hope.
It's good. It's good to know.
Yeah, I hope they do something about it. but anyways, that's it for this episode. Oh, I'm gonna come up with a real cool name for this one too, like I did the last one. Larry Bird got hands as an ill name for an episode, yo. I'm sorry, yo.
Yeah.
Wait until I figure out how to do the thumbnail thing. I got a picture. I already got the picture. And I'm still gonna put it up there. I don't care if that was last week's episode. Y'all go check out that last episode. I promise you it's a good episode. And no, it's not all about Larry Bird fighting, but we do mention it and discuss it a little bit. But yeah, I mean that's all I got. Tata, you got anything?
Don't forget to check out sanityseason.com.
Bam, that's what we got her. I keep telling y'all, she vital. Gang, Duffy.